The eyeball quiz was what got me.
Welcome. Welcome to another episode. Your internet sisters are so excited to be with you here today. Thank you for tuning in. We're so excited to chat and laugh with you today. My question of the what's my question of the day? Okay.
I love how it took you getting there too.
Oh my god.
That's
Like,
hilarious.
really?
Oh my gosh. Wait, let me see.
I always have questions, so I can ask something. I really not. Well, I usually have these planned. This is crazy. The question of the day is, why do I look like a female Patrick Cloud? No, the real question of the day is if you had to spend a year
Okay.
teaching
Oh,
any
God.
grade from K through 12, just one academic school year, just one, what year would you choose and why?
God. You say K through 12.
K through 12. College is a blast, so I'm not giving you that. K through 12,
Hmm.
just one academic year. And it's a year-long class, not like an elective, like year-long. You see these babies every day for like 10 months.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I think I would actually choose 10th grade.
Why? That's really interesting. Why 10?
Because I need older people, first of all.
Yes.
I feel like anytime I've ever taught, it's been the youngsters. And so I think I'm curious about how I would do with some of the older kids.
Yeah.
So freshmen, they a little bit too
Fresh. It's a lot. It gives middle school in the first half. It does.
Eager.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Sophomore year, it's like, oh, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Like they're a little bit more serious and they understand. But they're not like, they don't have that senior energy where it's like, that's when you kind of start to give up a little bit. It's like, I only got one more year of this.
Yeah.
But it's like sophomore year, it's like you finally lock in. You're starting to be real serious about some stuff because you have to start looking at colleges. And yeah, so I think like the mind frame of a 10th grader, is probably will mesh better with my patients.
Yeah, that's fair. 10th grade is dope. I, for some reason, only taught 9th and 11th and then adult students. But my answer was 11th. It's not far off. Just because you're that much more locked in 11th. 10th grade is a lot of driver's test drama and who passed and who didn't.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I missed that part. It's intense, but like when you've been there, you know how to step in and help. But it's not 12th where it's too cool for school. I'm done. I've already got accepted to college. Like what?
Right.
I need you to like still be a little bit focused, and like a little bit scared, which sounds so toxic and horrible, but it's true.
But yeah, the same reason I did. So I get it.
Yeah. I think they would love you. I think high schoolers would absolutely love you. You'd have a blast, and they're funny. Kids are so Gen Alpha's hilarious. They're hilarious.
Oh man.
Oh, thank you for answering my spontaneous question of the day.
Yeah, it was a great question.
Thank you. I've always have them in my mind. I just hate to see it. Did not prepare. When you taught little ones, what age groups did you teach?
Oh, girl.
Did you teach?
I've taught 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, kindergarten, first and second.
Oh my God. 2? What are you even doing? You just got here.
Music. So it was music instruction for I think all of those. Actually, yeah. So when you have 2-year-olds, it's just a lot of singing songs and like, let's beat on this thing. Look, it makes this sound type situation. Where the 4s and 5s, you get into like, this is what rhythm is. And then like K first and second, it's like, let's like this music note means we clap once. And then this and then this is a whole note. So we clap and hold for 4 beats. That kind of situation.
So come on, music.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, I know they loved you too. Oh my God. What did they call you? Is it
Miss Richter? Mrs. Richter.
Oh my God, it's so cute. Yeah, I couldn't. I taught chess to 4th graders for like a day, bro. I couldn't. And then I did Freedom School Partners. Shout out to Freedom School Partners. And that was, they were 4th, I think 5th graders. And that was a really, really hard summer. So I was like, this is not my lane. I can't. There was also like outside like world challenges that these kids are dealing with.
Yeah.
The chess kids were wealthy. This is like the freedom schools. But yeah, it's no joke. So shout out to the teachers out there. You're gonna have a wonderful year. I hope everyone is safe.
Yeah.
Because child, I just saw a video the other day. This principal came in the room to break up a fight, and a student knocked her eye out of her socket.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, please be careful out here. I hope
I've
she
got a
heals
friend who's going
quickly.
through it right now.
It is scary. It is
Yeah.
so scary what these instructors are going through.
Yeah.
I left the
Shout out to
profession
you.
and I had a cushy position.
Yeah.
So
Shout out
I
to
feel bad.
you, friend. You know exactly who I'm talking to. You've been on my mind because
Yeah.
you're going through
Yeah.
it right now, and
Yeah.
it's no joke. And especially when like you feel like you don't have any support, and it's
Mm.
just like kind of like thrown to the wolves.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a friend who's going through that right now with
God
some,
bless her.
and it's sad because like you understand like the kids are going through it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so like you don't want to fault them for their behavior, but it's also like I need support here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm thinking about you. You know who you are.
Sending love. We hope you're okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we need a revolution.
You want a revolution? Do you want a revolution?
Kirk Franklin shucking and jiving, and he was in Ghana
Yeah,
recently, just like doing the most. And the comments are the same. It's people being like, "Pray for Kirk. He's so worldly. He's lost himself."
Oh my
And the other end is
God.
people being like, "Mind your business." Okay, I'm so sorry. You have to put us on today. So what do you have for us today?
Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this while I'm talking. You did this in
gosh.
episode 1. Just bear with me.
Oh, come on.
Chill out, chill out, chill out.
It has to be flush to the
Don't bring
side
this
of
back.
the.
Don't do this to me. Okay,
No, you
so
cook though, because I think there's another phrase that's fleshing out the details, and that is flesh, as in like the flesh on your
see,
body.
that was an
So I
honest
think
mistake,
I think that's what was happening.
That was an honest mistake.
So yeah, you're good. You're good.
Turning my camera a little bit this way so I can get this figured out. Okay, so
Okay.
guys, I have a put you on. Now, this put you on isn't going to be for everybody. I know this. I'm calling this put you on a guilty pleasure put you on.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Even though it's not even like guilty, it's just like strange. So you know those like weird ASMR videos?
Yes, I do. That some people love and some people hate. I know
Right.
exactly what
That's
you're
why
talking
I'm like,
about.
this may not or may not be for you. So my thing is slime.
Oh goodness.
I love slime. I love mushy things. And I think I always have. When I was like younger, I had those like little tubey, like squishy things.
Yes. Oh, that you could like put your hand into and it was like nice and cold in there.
Yeah. I forgot about that
Yes.
part of it. Yeah.
Oh, I loved those. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. So I loved having like squishy things all the time. So I don't even know how I came across it, but let me make sure I don't knock my computer off this table. Lord Jesus.
Oh Lord.
I somehow ended up on a corner of the internet that is like people playing with slime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so I didn't realize how I locked in and I was just staring at the TV.
Is it? Can you hear them playing with it, or is it
Yes.
just visual?
It's literally like, and so like the ones that are like super crunchy, they and I was literally like, I felt it in my bones. I was just like,
yeah.
And I'm like watching it, and I was like, whoa. So of course, your girl had to get some. I had to order some slime.
Oh my God. Okay, show and tell. Fashion show at work.
Fashion show at work. So this slime is called Blue Hawaiian. Blue jelly cube.
Sounds like a hookah flavor.
Calm down. Scented blue Hawaiian.
Okay.
All right. So this is the activator.
Is that an activator?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
So that if it gets like too sticky and you're like, and now I have stuff all in my, like, just in case, let me tell you.
An activator. Not the gel having soul glow. Okay. Oh, it's for your hands. Not
You
for
can do it for your hand. You can play and that, but like it's gonna be in your hand, so like spray hands.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yes.
I didn't know there was a prep process. This is cool. You know what that looked like? That looked like the public school peaches. You know, you remember them peaches?
Peaches, copyright.
Peaches. That's so cool.
And it's got little flower deals in it.
Oh, flowers at the bottom.
Yes. So here we go. Here's your ASMR moment, people. Sorry for if you're if you listen on a podcast, have fun. Okay, ready? You want to spray it? Because come on, fam.
I want to mute myself so you get the full experience.
Yes, the full effect.
Not me gagging.
Yes. So I'm pulling the jelly cube out of the thingy, and it's blue and slimy and gooey. Gooey. Ew, yes. This is why I can't do ASMR. I don't want it because I'm in the background just like, oh yeah.
You can't let this go on. I can't hear the gel because you are so loud. I was like, click. And I hear, ooh yeah. It's a freaking Kool-Aid man. You have to stick with the visuals, bro. You're gonna have to put some lo-fi over your stuff if you do ASMR content, because this is crazy. I can't wait for you to watch this back. I'm so sorry.
You're crazy.
It's getting out of hand, you guys. I was expecting to hear it.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I don't think you can't. I don't think it's
Okay,
like.
I'm gonna mute again. Try again.
Okay, wait. Turn up my gain. Check. Okay.
That was much better. Oh yeah.
Oh god, great. I'm so sorry. That was an audition.
So do you have a website?
We're not gonna. She's not hired for this gig.
Do you have a site that you like to order your slime from?
Etsy. Because I feel like if you if you search like slime and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go get some, it gives you like stores like FYI.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it says like in a mall. And it's just like not good. But I feel like the people who like do this as a hobby and make it, Etsy is gonna be your best bet. So yeah, I have like 5 of different ones. But this one's cool because it's got little jelly cubes and you're like mushy.
And it smells. Does it smell like kind of like punch? Like a
this has a very clean smell to it. It's just very light. It's not like anything too like crazy, but it smells clean. And like that's like when I was growing up, so speaking of like squishy stuff, like I didn't like to play with Play-Doh because I hated the smell.
Oh yeah.
Hated the smell of Play-Doh. So the fact that this, and I'm partial to clear slimes. I just think they look cooler. And so they're a little bit lighter, and they always have like some type of scent. I have one that's like a kiwi, and that smells like super fruity. So there you put you on, folks. If you were, and I'm sure Faith probably would have put a clip in of the ASMR video. So
100%.
Because I don't know. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like literally watching it for like an hour of just different video clips of people slime hole and then like mushing it. And I was just like, yeah.
It's relaxing to like focus your mind on something specific. I like clickety clackety stuff. So like those magnetic beads that you have to keep away from your cell phone. I like those.
Yes.
I like messing with Rubik's cubes, not to solve them, but just to kind of like turn them around.
That makes sense.
So fiddling is normal. You just kind of got to figure out what your thing is. So if you're a slime person, support small businesses, check into Etsy, find your jam, and send us a slime submission.
Oh yeah. You're like,
that's crazy.
Why are you talking?
I'm not letting you live that down. I'm sorry. Okay. We got to shift to our GeoNews. Can you sing our GeoNews song?
Oh yeah.
I'm so sorry. Jesus. Okay. GeoNews. Today, I will start.
Okay.
I have the city of Athens. The article is quite quick. I don't need to read through it, but the synopsis is that there are wildfires that are, of course, a direct impact of climate change, and it's becoming uncontrollable. And it threw me off because climate change isn't real. I'm kidding. It threw me off. Could you imagine? Woo, boy. Woo. Some of y'all though. So I always, when I think forest fires, I think the U.S. and I think heavily dense forests. I don't think of like Athens, where we got a lot of stuff like that's irreplaceable items that are there. So firefighters are fighting for their lives. It's just a lot going on. And so I don't know, it kind of helped me expand my mind to like, yes, climate change. When I think about globally, I think about tsunamis in certain areas. And I think about, but forest fires, burning things that we cannot replace is actually very, I mean, you also can't replace life. People die in these things. But yeah, so just be aware, make good choices, hold corporations accountable because they're responsible for most of this climate change and what we're putting out. That's my news. That's it. It's short, but I just needed people to know.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's a lot. What city do you have?
Okay, so I had, wait for it, Tampere. I don't know. It's Finland, so I'm sure it's not Tampere. We don't really are. Okay, so Finland. In this article, it's pretty short and sweet too. Pulling it up. It is sauna capital of the world.
Ooh.
No. Unwind and embrace wellness in Tampere, Finland. All right, Faith, you got to add the music in underneath this, the spa music.
I will. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm muting myself. I gotta cut myself off.
In Finland, the world's happiest country for 7 consecutive years now, Tampere is the most beloved city. 38% of Finns see themselves. Finns? Is that what we call them? Okay. 38% of Finns see themselves living in a blend of city life and nature. It integrates culture, food, and city convenience with the natural beauty that surrounds it. Besides that, Tampere is known as the sauna capital of the world. Okay, whether you're a sauna enthusiast, a food lover, or nature explorer, Tampere promises an unforgettable experience. Tampere proudly holds the title with 66 public saunas that invite visitors to experience Finnish sauna culture authentically. The city's sauna tradition's deep roots reach back to Pispala's Rajaportti sauna, founded in 1906, the oldest operating Finnish public sauna. Modern establishments like Sauna Restaurant Kuma offer a cozy new Nordic-style atmosphere with wood-heated and smoke saunas with both first-time visitors and experienced sauna goers can enjoy. The good thing about Kuma is that you can have dinner on site to satisfy the post-sauna hunger. I know that's right, because I'd be like, I need a snack. Yeah, that's pretty much the summary of it. But I had no idea that like sauna capital of the world. What?
Yeah, and like sauna culture being a thing. I'm not a fan of being like in hot places. Like I would more likely do a cold plunge over a sauna. And just being in public places with like almost naked or mostly naked people is not my jam. I'm not gonna fault salsa culture. They're like the happiest country on earth for a reason.
Yeah,
it's just not
7
the culture
years
that
straight.
I come from. Yeah,
I come from unhappiness.
Yeah, we come from like turmoil and chaos. My news was like the world is burning, and your news was like visit the sauna, which like same thing. If you really think about it, if you really deep it, the world is a sauna.
Oh my gosh, just connect that.
Yeah. Would you do art? Well, you talked about experiencing a sauna. Is that your jam? Do you do sauna? What's the verb? Do you participate?
I'm not really a sauna girl. I don't like the heat. So I'm trying to think like if it was me trying to choose between a cold plunge and a sauna, I'm like, oh dang, which would I
or a cryo
honestly,
chamber?
You know what? I probably would do a sauna over a cold plunge, actually.
I'd have to have a partner because if I pass out, There's no coming back from that. There's no coming back.
Yeah.
And you can control it. Like there's coals that you can add to the fire. You can kind of let them cool down. Like there's levels to this. But
think about,
publicly, how do you manage that?
I feel like I'm thinking about the aftermath too, right? It's like for me, if you're in a sauna and you're hot, you leave in this immediate like relief. If you're in an ice bath, I feel like you're just trying so hard to get warm afterwards.
Yes, it's a journey. It's a journey back home.
It's a journey back home. Yeah, I feel like the relief after the sauna, just like when you're working out, when you're like sweating like a crazy person, and then you go outside, and when you went in, it was freezing outside, and you go out, and it's like,
it's so nice.
Oh my
it's like a nice fall day.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm so ready for fall. I'm so ready.
I know that's right.
Well, shout out to the homies. Colors. I think that I know I want fall so bad. I feel like if I had to choose a home with like a sauna or a cold whatever chamber or a pool, I'd probably choose the sauna because that's a more if I have the funds to have a sauna in my house, I'm having people over my house. And I feel like that is the most inclusive thing that most people would enjoy. But if it was just me and I was a terrible person, probably just choose a pool.
I'd probably just choose a pool. I'm about to say, it's going to be a pool for me. Like.
Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, God. Well, I hope you enjoyed our GeoNews segment. That was a crazy segment. Very different, but the same. Very different, but the same. So it is now time to walk through memory lane. This was an incredible summer of like pop culture moments. And so there's a lot of memes that I've enjoyed. I mean, the Kendrick Drake beat, that needs to belong to its own episode. That was insane. Yeah. But I also have some pretty iconic things that got added to the mix as people are always creating content everywhere all the time. So I have, I think, 4 videos that I sent Nicole to react to. Some of them you've seen, some of them you might not have seen, but I always got heat. Okay.
You do.
So audio listeners, I will have Nicole afterwards do a recap and share what she experienced. If it was a bop or flop. Visual folks, I'll paste the video over my face so you can see Nicole react. So I will go ahead and mute myself.
Okay.
So you can queue up the first video. And I sent you these a minute ago. So
I got it.
This is also very new to me.
I got it pulled up, I think. Okay. I just got to make sure it works because sometimes when you send multiple links in one thing. Okay. Right. Not a bird.
A bulbul? A black dude? Oh. Okay. A bulbul?
Is that the whole thing?
A black dude? Oh.
So the context is this is a video. I love these videos. This one I can watch for hours. Of the speed of different animals. There's a fish version, there's a bird version. So this bird version has like a human comparison. So what did you see? What confusion happened there, Nicole?
That's the way that he said. A black dude? You got a bunch of these birds flying, right? And it measures what type of bird is like flying across the screen, which one is fastest. And so, but the way they do it is really nice where it's like you're like following along. It's like a graphic. And then this human cartoon enters and just flies in front of these birds. Now, I saw Usain Bolt. That's what it said. Usain Bolt, right? So at his top speed. This white man said, black dude?
the bird or the person comes up before the title pops up. For the second word, it's just the black guy racing birds. And you can see this guy be like, oh no, I'm going to get canceled. Black guy. The average speed of a black man. It's such a wholesome reaction because he's like, this is weird, right?
This is weird. We can all acknowledge that what just happened here. Oh my gosh.
Well, yeah, shout out to those bird videos. Okay.
Oh boy.
Next. Oh, bop or flop? Or somewhere in the middle. It's not like rolling on the floor laughing, but it's like, this is hilarious.
I would call it a blop.
A blop. That's fair. It's a blop. Okay.
Okay, let's see this second one.
That mother, the family, this neighborhood has certainly seen too many shootings. And last night it was Tabitha Jamison. She just turned 21 years old. She was about to start a new job next week. She was sitting in her car right in front of her house with her cousin.
This video will forever be one of the funniest things. You remember you sent this to me a couple of months ago, where it was this news cycle. This lady is, for the audio listeners, oh my gosh, she's like in regular news. And you know how there's people in the background, right? Usually we see videos of like, oh, somebody's in the background acting goofy behind the news lady trying to do her report. Nah, this was just like her in the middle of the neighborhood. And many things are happening in the background that you literally can't focus on her because you're like, what in the world? But towards the end of the video, there's a boy on a bicycle whose front wheel comes completely off the bike and he face plants into the pavement. You can hear the people in the background laughing.
Oh. And it's crazy because she's talking about this horrible tragedy of this young woman who was killed. You know, gun violence is not the joke. The joke is everything else that's happening.
Else around it is happening.
There's like 2 people on a bike or something. It's just like, it's a lot. It's a lot happening. It's a lot happening. Oh,
So
bop
good.
or flop on
That's
that
a
one.
bop for sure. A bop. I watched that one a few times because I had to focus in on everybody and like what was happening. Because it felt I was like, why are y'all, what is going on? Did nobody tell y'all to get out of the way?
And the comments are kind of like, they probably like, oh, everybody act natural.
Literally. Literally. That does not look like average activity in that neighborhood.
None.
Why
Zero.
did 6 different people come into the frame of that one shot? That's ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Right. A bop for sure. Oh my gosh.
Now, Terrell, run the road again. Damn it, it's cut. You don't have any.
First of all, we love him.
We love him. We love Tony. Shout out to Tony.
Speaking of the Kendrick Drake debate, he was hilarious during this season.
Yeah, I like needed to see his
take, because he was just dancing the whole time. And the comments were like, "Stop, listen, watch the video." And he was like, "Hold on." In the back, do this.
Oh God. Okay, so what is the context of this video? What summer event does this refer to?
The context of this video refers to the speaking of gun violence, where former President Trump was shot at a rally in Pennsylvania.
Somewhere. I don't care.
Yeah. And so the context of that was that seemed like a voiceover from like a football. Okay.
Yes.
Somebody running around. And so he was making a joke like that's basically like, how could you miss type situation.
Yeah. And the pose. Did you recognize the pose reference that he made?
No.
So that's a very famous like drawing of John Wilkes Booth right before he shoots Abraham Lincoln. It's like a dramatic like so he's like, you got to do it like they was doing it back in the day. And that's what set me off. Because like that's a real deep cut like high school textbook drawing of that assassination. It's so dramatic. I'll put it in this video. But that was the pose that he did, and I was like, that is somebody was paying attention in school.
That's amazing. That makes it so much funnier, man.
Bop or flop?
Bop for sure.
Tony's gonna give us bops.
He is ridiculous. Okay, last one.
Okay.
The way neither of them can get up off the ground.
Oh my God.
Bless him.
Oh my God.
He said, oh my God. What? Is that a wig on the ground? They're so sweet, though.
The things that do for a little bit of money. Go to Rainey's Rave and exoticwear.com. Baby, show them a little bit, huh? Show them. Look at it. Look at it.
This is so...
Shit. You hear me? Rainey's Rave and exoticwear.com. It's gonna be in the comments down below. Lord have mercy. It's purple. I'm hurting.
So this is one of my favorite guys on the internet right now. He has like this pimp persona that he would do little sketches with, and then of course it turns into monetizing this persona in advertising. So this is like advertising, I guess, like a lingerie wear line, and his tagline is "It's purple." He's always in purple, and the sound of his shoes slipping on that concrete, and he was like, "I'm gonna keep going. We gonna get this content." At first, I forgot what it was, and I thought it was gunfire. So my reaction was like, "What video is this?"
I've never seen the full video.
Girl,
I literally have only seen him fall. I didn't realize there was more after that.
So much.
He
more.
says this
A little bit of Muncie. It's purple. I love this. I think Dad actually found this guy first and sent it to me, and I was like, "What is your algorithm?" So good. And you could tell they're so sweet. She was just like, "Are you okay?"
I know. He said, "We're gonna keep going, bro." He said, "Show him, baby, quick."
I'm so glad that they kept that take. I'm so glad that they kept
Oh my god.
It's a bop or flop.
Oh, my spirit. Oh, that was good. I can't believe there was more to that. I had never seen the full version.
I've only ever seen that version. Because I think I followed him already and was like, "What?"
That is so great.
It was him trying to leapfrog over her, and then just
boy.
his wig fell off.
Yeah, I didn't even realize I didn't realize what was going on until he walked away, and I was like, "Wait, there was a wig still on the pavement."
It tore him up.
It is. Oh, so good. Oh man.
I gotta lower my heart rate. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my summertime iconic folder. I'll bring something around for the fall. There's just always so much hilarious content that you can just lose yourself in and laugh until you're literally sweating like I am.
Oh my gosh, so good. Y'all are awesome. Am I closing?
Close this out?
Oh yeah, for sure. Hey, what's good, y'all? You know what I'm saying? We hope you enjoyed today. We hope you learned a little bit about some slime. We hope you learned about forest fires and enjoying a sauna. And we hope that you join us back here next week. We're just so glad to be back, and we hope y'all having as good of a time as we are every time that you watch this. But we love you. We love you, teachers.
Mm-hmm.
We thinking about y'all because y'all have a hard job, and you don't get enough credit or enough of them coins to be going through what y'all going through. But thank you for giving us all the knowledge you have. We love you guys. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Oh yeah,
it's purple.